Welcome to
Ever.
Oh man, this pay-per-view. I don't know what to say. What to say?
There are no words. Like, you can't describe this pay-per-view. Like, it's just like...
This is a questionable pay-per-view ever.
Right.
Very questionable.
Yeah.
Not because of the matches, because after those matches.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
A lot of controversy. A lot of controversy.
A lot. I feel like almost every match ended in controversy, or like and after each match was controversial. It's like, I can't anymore.
So we saw Extreme. Well, horror show Extreme Rules. That's what's
yeah. Exactly.
We're gonna get to it. We're gonna get to the the kickoff where Kevin Owens and Murphy, and that's it, right?
Yeah.
And I think Kevin won, but I see it, so.
Yeah.
So we're gonna talk about the first match of this show.
Yeah.
This horror themed show, which is there's no horror in this.
No.
Set and everything, so everything was just pretty much Extreme Rules. Well, like everything's Extreme Rules.
Mostly.
Mostly, I think there's no Extreme Rules match in general. It was just everything was just the kind of matches, but no Extreme Rules.
Yeah, exactly.
So, match was the tables match for the SmackDown Tag Team Championship between New Day versus Cesaro and Shinsuke Nakamura. And this match, it was crazy.
It was crazy. It was a good opener. It was like, yeah, it was crazy. It was like, you didn't know who was going to win because like it went back and forth, and like, yeah, it was like a lot of close calls when it comes to like them going through tables. So it's just like, shit, I don't know who's going to win, but
yeah, Kofi was like I think he was like doing a lot of moves. He was doing a lot of drop kicks, especially on the corners of Shinsuke on the steps. It was just crazy. It was a crazy back and forth. Like you said, like we don't know who was gonna win. Like we don't know if New Day's gonna retain it or Shinsuke was gonna win it. It was like a lot of close call, but it was crazy. It's like back and forth, and but in the end, we got a new win.
New tag team champions. I'm like.
I'm maybe a little bit mad, but you know what? We gotta get a hand to it because this is Shinsuke's first champion for almost since he was United States champion. That was the last time.
And this is his first. I think this is his first tag title win.
Yeah, it is.
So he needed a new title to have under his belt.
Yes.
Yeah. So I guess it was time, you know.
I mean, New Day's been champion for how long? Like, long, right?
And I think like after WrestleMania, but they've been champion. Like they've had like 8 title reigns. So like, you know.
Yeah, so
they've been champion so many times.
Yeah, they've been champion one time. I think this is the Saul's 4th time champion. Champion.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So it is what it is. But it was a good match. Though. It was crazy.
Yeah, this was the only match. Even though, like, you know, it sucks. I mean, New Day had to lose it anyway. So, I mean, either way, it's like I'm kind of happy to saw Shinsuke because you know Shinsuke hasn't been champion for a long time. So it's like,
exactly.
At least they could do something with Shinsuke, you know, for now because you know he's always been like the background. So it's like, to see how they're gonna do it now since they're both champions. So.
Right. Yeah, exactly. So we'll see.
But yeah, they won. So we're gonna talk about the next match that happened.
The next match was for the SmackDown Women's Championship. Bayley defending against Nikki Cross. And this match, it was pretty good. It was one of Nikki's best like one-on-one matches since NXT, you know. And yeah, she really did give it her all. She gave it her best. And yeah, but before the match, it was Alexa, Asuka, and Kairi Sane were like basically motivating her and like, you know, cussing her and so, but you know.
Yeah.
It's just crazy, like, because she did the neck breaker, the swinging neck breaker, and then Bayley kicked out. Like, she did it like multiple times. So she also did outside the ring, and then she put her in the ring and she kicked out, and it was just like, really. But then Nikki Cross also kept taking out a lot. Like, you could tell Bayley was getting frustrated because she thought that it was going to be easy for her. Like, because, you know, she beat Alexa and Nikki handicap match. So she thought that it would be easy one-on-one. But no, Nikki gave it her all. She gave it her best. But
she was going to win. Like, we thought that she was going to win.
Yeah. Yeah.
But obviously, you know, the role models got to take over this match.
Bayley had to cheat to win against Nikki Cross.
Yeah, Shasha distracted referee, and she gave Bayley her brass knuckles, the boss, brass knuckles, and punch her in the abdomen, and she did that finisher, the kick move thing. I don't know the name. And Bayley's still champion.
Bayley is still champion. Unfortunately. But we knew. We had a feeling.
Yeah, but to win, yeah, sure.
Of course. That's how she's always been winning since she became women's champion. Oh man. But it was still a good match, even though, you know, the ending, but it was still good. It was, you know, still good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're gonna talk about the next match that happened. It's not really the next match, but the next thing, but we don't care about it.
It was supposed to be a match.
It was supposed to be a match, but Apollo is injured, injured. I'm not sure the story wise.
I think it's story wise, but it was Apollo Crews who was supposed to defend his title against MVP, but Apollo couldn't compete tonight because he was hurt because of what Bobby Lashley did to him a couple weeks ago. And so MVP basically said he's the new United States champion by forfeit. So
yeah,
we know. I feel like
this whole people doesn't even make no sense.
No, I was about to say that I feel like the theme of Monday Night Raw is Steel Championship.
Exactly. That's true. Yeah, that's true. It is Steel Championship. This whole show is like Steel Championship, like cheating, controversial, everything. Everything is the.
I was like, what the hell? I was like, I'm done.
No, I'm like, whatever. I don't know. Whatever. This match was a gruesome, crazy eye for eye match with Rey Mysterio and Seth Rollins. And this match was. This is technically a Extreme Rules match.
Yeah. The things they were doing, it was definitely extreme. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. This is technically a Extreme Rules match, but it's eye for eye.
Yeah.
But the stipulation is that one of them had to take out their eye in order to win. So.
I can't believe they actually did this kind of match. I'm like, I thought this was PG.
Hey, they're trying to compete with AEW, so they try to do it as anything as they can to be better than them. But they, you know.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, this match was crazy. They really they were using weapons to actually try to poke the eye out from each other. I was like, really? I was like, they used a kendo stick. I'm like, that. It was just like
that came out with a monkey wrench or something, or one of these things. Other one of those shit. So
yeah, I was like, oh my god, if he actually uses that, I'm done turning it off.
And then there was one moment that he was gonna stab him with an ice pick. I was like, is that an ice pick? Yeah. It's like Seth is like a Sasha.
I know. He's so fucking psycho. Freaking psycho. I was like, I'm done. I'm done. He's crazy. He really is the Antichrist, like we said. But yeah, so Ray tried. He really did try. I thought when he like used I think he was using the kendo stick. When he used the kendo stick on, I thought he won right there. And then when the referee was checking on Seth, I was like, oh my god, did he win?
The part where he did the I think he did the hookup. He did some move on Seth on the announce people. I thought he actually lost his eye out on that part, but he did.
Yeah, no. I was like, what the hell? Like how? And then he did he put him to the table, the stairs. He did the curb stomp on Seth Rollins. I was like, oh my god, he's gonna win. And then he's just like, oh, hold on. And then what the hell? Hold on, I have a pop up. No, I have a pop up on my screen. Hold on.
How?
You can still see me though, right?
I can still see you.
All right. So keep talking.
Yeah, he did the cut stop. Yeah, he did the cut stop on Seth, and yeah, he was gonna win it. So Seth did the upper hand, did the cut stop on him, and then he did did like VD on wall, putting it on. He actually took out the thing, took out his eye thing, and then he and then he technically just injured that same eye. So.
Yeah, he did, because he got the upper hand because of the low blow.
Yeah.
So and then what else? Yeah, it was crazy.
And then after the match, well, Seth won, and after the match.
Yeah. That was disgusting. Why did they show that? Why did they show him throwing? When he was like...
Wasn't the only superstar doing first Bobby Stone, now Seth Rollins?
Exactly. I was like, really? I was so grossed out.
I'm like, really?
As soon as he was like, I was like, they're not gonna show it. And then they did. I was like, what the hell? I was like, ew. And then, but I'm confused because why was he feeling nauseous this time, but he wasn't nauseous when he did it the first time? I don't get it. I was like, what?
It made no sense.
Exactly.
This whole thing made no sense. Like with him, it made no sense.
Yeah.
I think like Seth has multiple personality. That's who he is. He has the idea.
Yeah. I think he does. I feel like with that one side of him, he's ruthless. Like he don't care. He could do anything. And then the other side, like he actually has like a soul, like sympathy for people. And I'm just like, what the hell?
Ever since he lost the match with Drew, he became that.
Yeah, exactly. I'm like, what the hell? So like, I don't know where this.
Not Drew. Yeah, the title match. Yeah, title match.
Yeah. So I'm like, I don't know where this is gonna go from here. Like, I knew that Ray was gonna lose because we know he was only wrestling without a contract. He only did this as part of the agreement. He decided to, okay, I'll wrestle without a contract. But I'm just like, where is this gonna go from here? Like, where can they go? Is Dominic gonna try to like get revenge or something?
I don't know. They can't just end like that with Ray just leaving. So
yeah, exactly. I feel like Dominic is gonna do something. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know, but we'll see.
Yeah.
So we're gonna talk about the next match that happened.
Match was for the Raw Women's Championship. Asuka defending against Sasha Banks. And this match, definitely crazy up until the end. I feel like wrestling-wise and like just the action, the back and forth, the craziness, I feel like this was the best match of the night, but until the very end. So yeah. We know that's not legal. We know something's gonna happen. That's not legal what they did.
Yeah. Okay. This just felt like a Money in the Bank deja vu.
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
is. It is. That. Okay. Let's talk about the match. All right. So the match was crazy. Joshua was
Yeah.
dominating. She was,
Yeah.
trying to injure Oscar with the figure, the hand, because
Yeah.
she always does that chop and stuff. So
Hmm.
it was crazy. It was crazy, and like I would before we talk about this match, I did make this just I have a feeling that Sasha might win this match somewhere, somehow, somewhere, but but
Yeah.
at the same time, it's like I could be wrong. It's like
Right.
it's there's no way they're gonna let Oscar lose it,
Yeah.
kind of soon, but
Yeah.
it was just back and forth. It was crazy, it's like. But yeah, that's it.
It was. It was definitely really crazy. Like it really could have gone either way, and like I was like, oh my gosh, and yeah. So the ending was okay. So
This is
after was
okay.
doing the Aqua,
You want to say that the SmackDown Women's Championship was controversial. This is the most controversial match ever.
yeah, yeah. So Asuka was doing the Asuka, and then Bailey threw one of the titles in the ring to distract the referee, and then she came into the ring and was going to use the other belt on Asuka. The referee called her. He was like, "What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing?" And so then Asuka and Sasha kept going back and forth with pinning each other, and then all of a sudden, what happened? Oh,
Just,
and then Asuka goes.
yeah, Sasha. Yeah, and then Sasha was gonna hit Asuka. No, cause Bailey. She went to the ropes, and then Kyrie attacked her.
Yeah,
And the referee was like, "No, what are you doing?" And then Sasha was gonna hit Asuka with the belt, and then the referee saw it. And then when he took it away, Asuka was gonna do the miss on Sasha until she ducked and hit the miss on referee.
Hit the referee. So Asuka actually got the miss from Kyrie. That was like a little thing. She went to Kyrie, and Kyrie gave her something, and it was the miss. I thought it was the nuts. I thought that she was gonna use the boss nuts on Sasha the way Sasha did it earlier. I was like, what the hell? What's she doing? And then, but it was a miss. And so yeah, she did the green miss to the referee by mistake. The referee was blind. And then so then Bailey hit Asuka with the title belt and knocked her out. And then Bailey took the freaking referee shirt off the referee. She put it on herself, and she counted the 1, 2, 3.
Which is BS because he wasn't even a referee.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. It's not legal.
It's not legal. It's definitely not legal. It's definitely not legal.
Exactly.
This is what happened when we got no general manager on
this
show.
I was just about to say that. I was about to say, like, what's gonna happen now? There's no general manager to, like, take this away. So Sasha Banks.
This is BS. I mean, I can't count her as a win because that's technically not legal. She just took a referee shirt and she's not even legal. It's like she's not even qualified to be a special guest referee in this match. She's a manager.
Exactly.
I never see a manager becoming a referee that.
Exactly.
That's like this is.
Exactly. I was like, what the hell? I was looking at it like, what? And that's why they didn't ring the bell when she said ring the bell. And then that's why they didn't play her music for like that long because they were like, they know that's not real, that's not legal. So I'm like, how they gonna fix this? Who's gonna fix this? Stephanie.
I know you backstage. You better do something about this because this is BS.
Exactly. Stephanie, make this a rematch for Evolution.
Well, some snap. It was gonna be some snap. Or probably doing wrong, whatever it is. I don't know.
Yeah, exactly.
Because this is.
Man. I was like, what the hell?
I can't. I don't want to call. I can't say she actually won because
no.
No.
Exactly. So let's say Sasha is the unofficial winner. We know she's not the real winner. She's not the official winner. She's the unofficial winner.
Yeah, she's the unofficial winner.
Until
Stephanie just become a general manager of Raw SmackDown because seriously, it's like these two are taking.
Exactly.
Pretty much Sasha did Eddie Guerrero, Eddie Guerrero was even champion. And he did the same thing that he took the champion belt. Eddie Guerrero.
He took the. What do you mean he took it?
Yeah.
I think so. I forgot. Yeah, I forgot who he stole it from, but I think I was like, what the hell? It's just crazy. I'm like. I have no words.
So Sasha is an unofficial champion, even though she's not a champion because Bailey not she is rematch. You better have rematch. If it's tomorrow, that's fine.
Yes, please tomorrow.
That was BS. That was a BS ending of the match. I was like, nope. Like, I didn't want to watch the rest of the show. I was like, nope.
And I was like, what? I was like, this can't be real.
What's your reaction when she put on the jacket?
I was just like, in my mind, I was like, does she really think that this is real? Like, this is legal? I'm like, this is not legal. So I was like, and then they just walked away with the title. I was like, what the hell? Like, what is going on? I was like, I'm done. I thought the referee was gonna get up, wipe his eyes, and then be like, no.
And I thought it was gonna be another referee was gonna come in. I was like, where's the autograph?
Exactly.
Like other referee are taking a lunch break or something. Are they too afraid to come out? Like, come on, one referee's down, your job is to come out after.
Exactly. I'm done. I have no words. Oh man.
But yeah, we're gonna talk about the next match.
Yeah.
I can't describe the next match. It was just a weird stipulation.
Yeah, it was half Extreme Rules, but only for one person.
Yeah.
It was yeah.
So yeah.
I was
so the next match is the WWE Championship between Dolph Ziggler and Drew McIntyre, and Drew allowed Dolph to have a stipulation, which is you mentioned, is a half Extreme Rules, but only for Dolph.
Exactly. So if Drew got counted out, he would lose the title. If he got himself disqualified, he would lose the title. But Dolph can do anything. He can use any weapons. Anything goes for Dolph, but not for Drew. I was like, really?
It was a weird stipulation.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, it was
a match. It was crazy. Yeah, it was. The funniest part to me in the match was when Drew did the slingshot to Dolph on the plexiglass, and the way he sold it was just so funny. He was like, I like that.
Like the way how Sasha oversaw her.
Those two, they oversaw. Sasha and Dolph are like
Especially when Asuka, when she kicked her, when she did that running kick on her apron, and then she's like this.
Yeah. Oh yeah, she was like. I was like, what the hell?
She's like that. She was like that. She was like this.
Yeah. I know.
And she didn't blink. She didn't blink. I like that.
I'm like, what the hell? Yeah, Dolph and Sasha are like the king and queen of overselling. I'm like, oh man, it was funny. Yeah.
Oh yeah, it was crazy.
But it was, yeah.
I'm back and forth, Drew trying not to get himself disqualified and stuff.
Yeah.
It was.
He almost got counted out at one point. It was like 9, and he was getting in the ring. And then he grabbed a chair, and he was going to use it on Dolph, and then he remembered. He was like, oh, snap, I can't do it. So then he put it down, and then, yeah, so.
And Drew did the Claymore click, and he retained the WWE champion.
Exactly. So, I don't know what's going to happen.
You know.
Yeah, because he nipped up, and then did the Claymore. And then, yeah, he's still WWE champion. So we don't know what's going to happen. Like, who's going to be his next challenger? Is it Randy? I mean, I don't know.
That's pretty much the next one.
I guess it's Randy. Because, tomorrow Randy's going to face Big Show in the No Holds Barred match.
Yeah.
That's the match. Yeah. And so, I guess whatever happens from there, I guess we'll see.
Yeah. That's pretty much that. So.
Yeah.
So we're gonna talk about whatever the last match is.
It's the last match. It's a match. It was an actual match. The main event was the Wyatt Swamp fight between Bray Wyatt and Braun Strowman it wasn't for the Universal title, right? So it was just a fight, and then so Braun Strowman just comes in and he's like looking for Bray, and he sees like a hog run by, and I'm like, what the hell? He sees like people in the distance. I'm like, I'm done. And then all of a sudden he's like chained up, and then Bray comes to him and he's just like talking like, it was weird.
Just think of it as a Nightmare on Elm Street, but in wrestling.
Right, exactly. And then they just started like fighting and brawling and stuff like that. And then out of nowhere, when I heard her voice, I knew it was her. She was like, Braun, you don't have to do this. I'm like, really? Are they really going here? And then Braun turns around, and it's Alexa Bliss in a freaking, I don't know what kind of outfit it was. It was like black. She pulled over the veil, and it was Alexa. She was like, you've always wanted to be together. And then they were doing like flashbacks to when they were partners in the Mixed Match Challenge. I'm like, what the hell?
Well, I gotta give props to Alexa because she gets a chance to be in like a real horror movie because she is a big horror fan.
Exactly. Yeah. I'm sure she was happy to be a part of it. Yeah. So Braun was gonna basically he was walking towards Alexa. Obviously, that she wasn't real. It was just in his, No, it was Bray Wyatt playing mind games with Braun. Oh yeah.
It was just a weird mindfuck match. That's what it is.
Yeah, basically, exactly.
It's like a kind of match that I could go high on. So that's what it was.
Yeah, exactly. I feel like this one and the one with John Cena, both of those matches are like literally like.
It's like LSD. It's like a little bit of LSD.
Exactly. So I was like, I'm done. And then they just kept fighting. And then Braun basically like slammed Bray Wyatt into a boat, and he was knocked out. The boat, like he pushed the boat, right? So the boat went into the water, and then it came back on its own. And Bray wasn't in there. And then he was like, so then Braun walked into the water. He was like looking for Bray, like, where is he? And then he comes up from behind him, and they were fighting in the water. He tried to drown him, like he pushed his head on the water. And it's just like, what the hell is going on? Like, I was just like watching this, like, oh man! And there was a part where there was some random guy, like who he lit on fire. I was like, what the hell? Like, I don't know.
It's a stunt double, so that's what it is.
Yeah. And he was just like running around, like, and then he just like ran off. And then in the end, Bray and Braun were fighting on like a ledge or whatever. And then Braun basically like kicked Bray and he fell back into the water. And that was it. So he was just like, he was trying to like get out the water, but he kept going back under, kept getting up, going back under. And then Braun was like, well, I guess this is it. And then that's how it ended. But it wasn't how it ended.
Yeah, the one and only, the evil of nightmare, the Fiend came out.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. So that's what's gonna happen at SummerSlam. We know it's gonna be Bray Wyatt, the Fiend versus Braun Strowman, and I think that the Fiend is gonna win. Braun, it was good that you were Universal Champion. You deserved it. It was your time, but unfortunately.
But he's been champion he's been champion 5 months, so that's a good amount. So.
Exactly. So the Fiend is gonna get it back.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
So overall, I don't know how to say about Extreme Rules Hall of Fame. Now everything was hard, but the last match.
Yeah, that was it.
Remember, I was sort of like a semi-slasher type of thing. Everything else was not scary.
Yeah, no, it wasn't. It wasn't scary.
But the matches were good. They were not. I mean, I can't say all of them were the best matches because there were a lot better matches like that. Like for Asuka and Sasha, they had better matches than today. The match was good. I mean, do I say it was a better women's title match? Yes, it was a better women's title match. But I did not say it was the best match because they had better matches than that. Nikki and Bayley match. Yes, it is like Nikki's one of her best match as well. But at the same time, it's like, it's not the best match, like I was not wow, because maybe because Nikki fought, maybe because they're not giving her much more character development much more, so it's like they just put her in a match. They had some few moments with her and Bayley and Sasha, it's just few moments, but not like they get to let her shine, get more to speak more and do her more promo like how she did, but that's that.
Yeah, exactly.
And then the eye for eye match. That's storyline been around for weeks and maybe like a month. Everything else was just like a match. That's it.
Right. Exactly.
And the Bray thing. We know that's been going on for a while. So.
Yeah. Exactly. So, I don't know. I have no idea.
Yeah, I don't know what's gonna happen next. Like, especially what happened to the controversial endings with the women's titles.
I know, both of them. I was like, I can't.
So I'm gonna give this a B.
Yeah, me too. I think B is like the perfect. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like between B minus B. Like between them.
Yeah. So, I mean, it wasn't bad. It wasn't boring, but it was just like I feel like it could have been more.
Yeah, for Extreme Rules match. For Extreme Rules pay-per-view, was like maybe they could have been more extreme enough with the matches enough. I think the table matches, the table match, and then the iPhone match, eye match was pretty much more the extreme food
Yeah.
more than any other matches, and especially
Mhm.
even though the WWE title was like a half extreme move, it's kind of weird.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know, it just I don't know. Maybe we just expected more for extreme move match. I mean, pay-per-view. So
Yeah. I think the reason why they didn't put the women's title matches as like extreme rules type matches is because they needed to have a way for them to like cheat Bailey and Sasha. You know what I
no,
mean? As heels.
I'm not saying for the women's. I'm just saying for in general.
Oh, in general, yeah, yeah. They should have had the yeah, yeah. I agree. Yeah, and they could have done something with like they could have had with MVP and Bobby Lashley. Like they could have just had them face um what's her name? What's their name? Oh, Cedric and Ricochet. That would have made sense.
Yeah,
They're friends with Apollo, so instead of having them come out, talk, and then go backstage, they could have had like a match. Even if it would have been a quick match, they could have at least done a match. They were ready. They were just to wrestle. So I thought they were gonna wrestle, but no, they just came out and talked and left.
yeah, that was just a weird. I mean,
Yeah.
do we count him as champion because he didn't show up? That's kind of weird.
No, he can't be champion. No. The title wasn't officially taken off of him the way the Intercontinental title was taken off of Sami Zayn. So, it's not official. Just like Sasha, not official. This is a night of unofficials.
This is called this pay-per-view controversial rules.
I know, exactly. Controversial rules. Yep, because that's exactly what it was. Controversial, unofficial, feeling.
Oh man. So yeah, so what do you guys think about Extreme Foods? You guys like it? Dislike it? Let's just see how SummerSlam will do.
Yeah. Well, they confirmed that it's gonna be a one-night event, so we'll see.
That sucks.
We'll see what happens.
Yeah.
Hopefully, Evolution is the week at the Sunday after.
Yes. Any Evolution. Do it now. Evolution.
Yes. Yes.
Now. But yeah.
And make it everywhere.
Yeah. But anyway, guys, gotta go. We will see you in what's the next thing?
Well, Takeover the 22nd.
Yeah, and then do we have any AEW?
Oh, AEW? No, I don't think so. No.
So yeah, so Takeover. So Takeover, we're gonna do Takeover, and then we're gonna do SummerSlam.
Yeah.
So yeah, anyway guys, gotta go. Bye.